It's October 2nd, almost 8 months since the campus of LaSalle University was closed down, when students were sent this email. Everyone rejoices. Soon after, emails stuffed in boxes, housing, dining, COVID tests, and oh my god, a calendar. It's actually happening. We're going back. In the words of Skip Bayless,
I am back! What it do, baby?
don't let the snow fool you. Campus has been dead all semester. Social hubs where community was supposed to grow left empty. The only things left are after images of people once using the space, filled only with quiet humming. But we're back, right? There must be someone around.
My name is Lena Fung. I'm a senior digital arts major. It's been super weird. I definitely don't get to see my friends as often as I used to. In the beginning, it was once or twice a week. Now I'm trying to find ways to see them more often, but it's still very restrictive. Living in the apartments is great because I live with so few people, so I still get social interaction by living with other people, but I know other people who live in singles, they have a really hard time finding people to talk to and eat with because of the dining hall situation and also because of the guest policy.
Policies have loosened a bit over the semester, especially with the number of people allowed in certain areas. But due to contact tracing, you still have to get into most places around campus.
So at first, LaSalle had a no guest policy at all, so nobody could come into your room unless they lived there. But then they changed it so that people in the surrounding area that lived in that section could visit, but it's still really restrictive.
Dining options may be convenient with the inclusion of apps like Sidekick and Good Uncle, but with the limit on social gathering areas, most people pick up their food just to return to their rooms to eat alone.
I actually really like the way that dining has changed. Like, you can pick up stuff whenever you want, and it's kind of nice having options ready to go. The only downside of it is that you can't eat with people, which is really cuts off a lot of social interaction because eating with people is so much fun. And now you kind of have to struggle to find somewhere to eat together, which is a big turnoff.
Down at the Comm Center, things are just as quiet as main campus. Someone who's been here to see it all is studio manager Tanya Ellis.
This semester, we're able to do the student shows in the studio, which is a lot better. There's one show that's still doing everything online because the people are remote. But the two sports shows are completely in the studio. We just have to spread people out a lot more. The two other shows, Backstage Pass and LTV News, they're doing a combination where one of their hosts is at home and will record all his or her bits and then send them in to us. And then we'll put them in as if they are reporting remotely, and we'll shoot the studio show as if it would normally be shot live to tape.
Classrooms are now socially distanced with assigned seating for students. Some teachers have begun to teach face-to-face classes while also offering a virtual classroom for students who cannot travel to campus.
This semester is still a little bit like that, even though there are classes that meet face-to-face. I'm finding that some classes that meet face-to-face have a hybrid model where they'll meet on Wednesday in class, physically face-to-face, but then maybe Wednesday they'll meet online, or they have asynchronous work. And everyone has their own style. So students have been telling me they're a little bit off because they haven't developed a rhythm. They're not sure where they have to be, or sometimes they have an online class which is immediately followed by a face-to-face class, and they're trying to get from their dorm down to the comm center, and so maybe they don't have time to do that, so they're in one of the comm center rooms doing their online class, followed by their actual face-to-face class. So while we have face-to-face classes in the comm center, it's not a lot, and the way they are staggered, you're not seeing a lot of people in the building at once. There might be usually max of 2 classes in the comm center at one time. So although we're open and people are here, there aren't a lot of people here. So it's not the same kind of hustle and bustle we were used to.
Glenn Jones, I'm Assistant Director of Retail, and I also help with the Starbucks in the campus of LaSalle University. Because of COVID, as most of you know, this school year has been different. With the mobile app added, the Sidekick app, students are able to order their meals online and not have to worry about coming in and endanger themselves for close contact. Been a little bit challenging. Staff had to get how to used to using the ticket machine that we use when the orders are placed. Just like with any other material, sometimes the equipment has a little glitch from Wi-Fi errors and things like that. But overall, I thought the app went very well. And I think the students are happy with it. There's been some slight adjustments, but I think things are going well. I miss the students. I've been here for a long time on LaSalle's campus and used to seeing students come and go. So I was a little worried when we didn't have school at the end of March in 2020. And I came back in July of 2020 to get ready for the fall semester of 2020. And it was a lot different, as we talked about. Less students on campus, less visitors, less traffic, changes in the way the building looked and the way things were set up. You know, students weren't able to walk right up to the registers. But like I said, I enjoy the students. I like that back and forth conversation. So I think it was worth getting the kids back to campus. Also just relieving some stresses that people thought, it couldn't be done.
We have 3 different people with 3 different perspectives: student, teacher, and staff. Each outlined the issues they faced with the semester and the restrictions that came with being on campus. And yet each one said they wanted to be back. And the reason is all the same: the community. LaSalle isn't the biggest or best school, but the community is what gives the school its appeal. Since the beginning of filming this documentary, campus has sprang to life. The icy dead quad has been replaced with a bright, lively one. Alongside that, the COVID-19 vaccine is being distributed, making not only campus, but the country safer. All of this has allowed the community to be brought together just like before the pandemic. All that excitement and joy from the fall was finally able to be manifested just in time for the end of the semester. As the world slowly moves on from the COVID-19 pandemic, campus looks to continue its return to normalcy as classes are planned to be fully in person for the fall semester. Let's all hope this time Skip can finally say,
I am back! What it do, baby?